Senator Lindsey Graham is not very popular on the Republican side and is actually being challenged for his little stunt at putting forward a national abortion ban. Here he is on Fox and Friends defending that ban. Take a look.
My position is 15 weeks. France is at 14 weeks. Exceptions for rape, incest, life of the mother, and states can do more if they want to, up to 15 weeks. I want to be a nation that's civilized. I don't want to be China. I don't want to be North Korea when it comes to the unborn.
You know, Senator, there are so many Republicans who are pro-life, but there are also a lot of Republicans who believe in federalism and states' rights and on things like deciding their own laws on abortion.
Sure.
And this federal abortion ban would go against that.
This is not a states' rights issue. This is a human right issue. I don't care what California does on most things. I care here. I am not going to sit on the sidelines in Washington, D.C. and tell the pro-life community Washington is closed for business.
Look, I care about states' rights, except, on this issue, I feel so very, very deeply, about the issue of life, or at least, I have for like the last month.
I think states should decide the issue of marriage, and states should decide the issue of abortion. I think we should have a law at the federal level that would say after 15 weeks, no abortion on demand.
Oops. I love that video because, again, this is Lindsey Graham versus Lindsey Graham. Literally, this is not years apart, okay? Because people change their position over time, and I get that, right? People evolve, or in the case, I guess, of Lindsey Graham, they devolve. And no, it's not years, not decades. It's like literally a month. A month! The quickest turnaround in history. Amazing. But as Carly Shimkus, who was the other host, the female host there, was like, oh yeah, no, we don't want to be like China. No, we don't, not at all, no. But she correctly pointed out that there's a lot of Republicans that are incredibly split on this issue, and Lindsey Graham, again, has been just getting raked over the coals by people like Matt Walsh, Charlie Kirk, even on Fox News. Here's some of that.
It's like Lindsey Graham? When does he ever show that he gives a damn about the pro-life cause? It's almost like he wants Republicans to lose. That's the conspiracy theory that I would actually subscribe to here. He wants Republicans to lose. This is sabotage. It's the only way to explain it.
Why is Lindsey Graham, 25 days out from ballots going out, galloping in and saying we need a federal abortion ban? Really, where have you been, Lindsey Graham? That feels like election interference.
Republicans are very angry at you. You're getting a lot coming for this.
Yeah.
Why'd you do it on that day? Not great timing. Don't you see that? No one's saying you need to sit on the sidelines, but yesterday wasn't the day to do that. Yesterday was the day they lost all momentum when this inflation thing punched them right in the face, and you gave them an out. A lot of people don't like that. You could have done it on any other day, just like you could have delayed the whole press conference, like Joe should have delayed that stupid party.
You love to see it. By the way, later on in that same interview, Waters was like, that's stupid politics, right? Yes! Yes, it is! Look, that's why this is so great, because you got Republicans out there understand that this is exactly what they wanted. They wanted to ban abortion. I mean, for years, all I've been hearing about us from Republicans is, we're pro-life. We're pro-life. We got to ban abortion. We got to ban it. Yeah, for the moment of conception. That's right. As soon as the sperm meets that egg, it's a life. It's a human being. Got to ban abortion. Got to ban it. Ban it now. And then now suddenly they're like, no, Lindsey Graham, what are you doing? No, don't. The 15-week abortion ban. We can't do that. We're too close to the election. No, stop. And look, there's a reason that they're doing this. And it's because, again, this should be super obvious to everyone This is unpopular. Banning abortion is incredibly unpopular with the vast majority of Americans. Nearly 70% of Americans are like, oh, actually, no, we wanted to keep Roe v. Wade. We think that that was the good position. That was understand that was the centrist position. That was a compromise position. Where, yes, you had states that could, after a certain point of time, impose abortion bans. That's what Roe decided. But then you had Republicans that wanted to take it far, far further. And again, completely get rid of it. Except they got greedy. They overreached. And now they seem to be paying for it at the polls. As several different races, you had Republicans that lost because their Democratic counterparts were running on pro-choice positions. And then, I've shown you videos of different Republican candidates that have backed away from that. I mean, you had Republicans completely scrub-a-dub-dub their websites of all mentions of being 100% pro-life. They're not like, oh, no, exceptions for rape and incest? Yes. Oh, great. Yes, of course, we can do that. Yes. 15 weeks sounds fantastic. We could do that. It's unpopular. When you run on things that are unpopular, turns out people will vote against you. They have woken up women as a voting bloc and galvanized them all across the political spectrum. You conservative women that are like, hey, no, I don't want the government, big government, controlling my body. I'm not interested in that. I thought we were supposed to be against big government. This is bullshit. And look, by the way, the fact that they're losing so bad on this issue is why Lindsey Graham and these Republican candidates have to lie about this now. They say the Democrats want abortion up to the moment of birth. And then, in some cases, even afterwards. No, that would be literal murder. Show me one example of that being proposed at all. One example. One proposed bill or amendment that says, oh, yeah, no, yeah, perfectly fine, healthy fetus, up to the point of pregnancy, you gotta kill it. No, that's not happening. That is complete and utter lie. They're lying to the American people. Lindsey Graham does it numerous times in every single interview, and every single time he talks about abortion, he brings that up. Complete and utter liar. Absolute liar. No, you know what the position is for Democrats? The default position? Roe. That was default. That was the default position for Democrats. That's why they're screaming at Lindsey Graham. Stop it, please. You're going to make us lose the elections. We got to wait till afterwards. No, the Republican position is extreme. And look, they hold unpopular positions, and they know it. This is the best example of that. And the thing is, most of the time, they seem to hide their positions until they get into the power, right? And then they force it onto the rest of us. Again, we literally saw that with the end of Roe. But then some of them, like Graham, they've decided that for whatever reason, they wanted to get greedy. And well, that's going to cost them.